Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Sorry about that, I was recording for a little bit and something messed up. All I did was come into this guest room, which was just... I'll show you where it was from where that fountain room was. But anyway, yeah, you didn't miss anything. So I just re-record. Anyway, we are in the guest room, and it is quite messy. I don't think there is anything in these drawers, but might as well check. No. So, let's see what's going on in here. Got some laudanum. Alright. I don't need it, do I? Yes, I do. There we go. And we have this paper.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men travelling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
A monster that maimed him like a lion. It kind of sounds like things we've been facing so far, doesn't it? Got some oil here. And let's check out... Got more white shirts. Another white shirt. I tell you, these things are everywhere. And not much else.
Daniel?
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Daniel having nightmares? Not surprising, considering all this. Nothing in there. We do have a tinder box and a crowbar. You can always use a crowbar. And broken pieces of a box for some reason.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
That is confusing. This might, like I said before, this is only my second time playing through this, and I actually don't know the answer to that question. Okay, what the heck is that? Is it glowing? I've never noticed that either, but that's kind of creepy. Oh well. Seriously, I have no idea what that is. So many mysteries. Or stuck due to a broken lock. Well, we know what to do about that.
The key.
be here.
What does Daniel have to say about that memory? An important key is hidden in the guest room. Where could it be? Well, let's check this first.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Yeah, this orb thing is starting to freak me out too. Let's see, another white shirt. Nothing there. Get this out of the way. More white shirts. Oh. Did not mean to do that. Okay. No, close that. Oh man. Oh, I can hear that thing. Oh man. Man, I wasn't expecting it. Like, from what I remember, usually this thing comes after you find the key, but not this guy. Oh man. Oh. What's gonna happen? Oh, is he gone already? Oh. Alright, usually he takes quite some time to leave. Alright. So anyway, the key...
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Right here. Bam. Alright, so let's get out of here. Because I think the more you, like, look at those guys and check if they're gone, the longer they'll stay. So, like, since I kept myself completely hidden and didn't even look at it, it just left quickly. And he left us a present. It's like when a bird, your cat brings a bird to the doorstep. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, let's check over here in the study. This place looks lovely and not dangerous at all. Timber box. There we go. If I remember correctly, there's not much to be found in here. Yeah, I don't think so. You can break the glass, but there's nothing in there. Let's check in here. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weil. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with an unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color-washed white rich contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within the stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life. It has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as I closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal, black leaves of cinder, ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside of Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. You've run across this name before, Agrippa. Interesting. So, anything else to be found in here? I think that's about it. So, let's get out of here. So, just... As I was saying, we get some oil. Oh, lovely. Taxidermy isn't creepy at all. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it was clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induces stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting the energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Alright, so for some reason terror produces this energy. And it seems as if Alexander wanted to harvest that.
Let's see what you have to offer. sharpen the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Yeah, I'm really not liking this Alexander guy, not one bit. Let's see, what do we have here? Tinderbox. Oh, something interesting. If you're completely terrified and insane, then this picture will start to melt and stuff, and it's really creepy. But I plan on staying as sane as possible. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fulfill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Not checked. Okay, I did not want to check that. Nothing useful here. But let's grab this hat. I'll show you why in a little bit. Because, well, we can't get through here now, can we? But we're gonna do this old school style. Alright. Don't fall. So I can get this to the box. Alright. Jump. Yeah, so even if we could have made it outside, we don't want to because it looks quite a bit worse out here. Careful. There we go. Ooh, another little thingy. Memory roll. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. More about this Agrippa person. What gate was they talking about? Let's see, what do we have? What's this? Looks like an elevator part. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The mirror should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Train the steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude to complete the steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Alright. Good to know. These tinderbox in his hand. Alright, so anything else? No? Alright. So let's go back now. That's all we can find in this area. Yeah, whatever is out there, we do not want to mess with it. So, let us leave. Now. Quickly. Alright, and we are back here. So, yeah. actually think I'm going to end it off here. Next time, we are going to go through this room and see if we can't find more of those parts. What you missed before, all I did was get some stuff out of this chest. There were a couple tinder boxes and some oil. So that was fun. So yeah, anyway, back to this fountain. Oh.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
I'd actually forgotten about that memory. Anyways, so yeah, I will end it off here, and we will continue in the next episode where we will get more elevator parts and find out more about Alexander and his creepiness. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.